Here we are in section 4.2 with numbers 1 through 8. Number 1, here we have this negative 3 exponent that applies to the 5 and to the a, so that's 5 to the negative 3, a to the negative 3. Negative exponents move things down to the bottom. So this is going to be 1 over 5 to the third, a to the third, and that 5 to the third is 125. So we get 1 over 125, a cubed, and there we have it. Number 2. This 6 applies to the 2, it applies to the x to the negative 3, and it applies to the y to the negative 8. So we get 2 to the 6th, x to the negative 18, y to the negative 48. These guys go down because of that negative exponent. So we have 2 to the 6th on top. 2 to the 6th is 64. That's 2 times 2 times 2, 6 times. Then we have x to the 18th on the bottom and y to the 48th on the bottom. There we go. Number 3. This negative 2 exponent goes to the 9, to the k, to the k. Oh, let's not do that. Let's simplify as much as we can before we put that on there. So we're going to have 9 k to the negative 2. We add those two exponents together because we're timing over h to the 7th. There we go. Now let's do it to the negative 2. So we get 9 to the negative 2, k to the positive 4. That's negative 2 times negative 2. Over h to the negative 14. So that guy goes down and that guy goes up, and we end up with h to the 14th, k to the 4th, all over 9 to the 2, which is 81. That's 9 squared. Good. Number 14. Express in scientific notation. So that means we need to put the decimal right there to have 1.5966. And we moved it how many? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 places. That's 1.5966 times 10 to the 13th place. Here, express in decimal form. Now this is a negative 9, which means we don't move it that way to get it out of there. We move it that way. So we're going to have 0.000000. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, just like that. There we go. So we moved it 9 places that way. Good. That's number 5. Number 6, 5.3 times 10 to the negative 4 times 1.01 times 10 to the 8th. We'll run this through our calculator, but just so we get an idea of where it is, these two are multiplying, so we're going to add the exponents, so we should have something times 10 to the 4th, negative 4 plus 8. So let's punch it in the calculator, and we get 5.3 times 10 to the, again, that's that little EE button right there, times 10 to the negative 4th, times 1.01, times 10 to the 8th. Good. And here we have, if we move this over into scientific notation, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5.353 times 10 to the 4th. Okay, number 7. 1.8 times 10 to the negative 8, 6 times 10 to the negative 6. 1.8 times 10 to the negative 8 divided by 6 times 10 to the negative 6. 0.003. So that's going to move it 2 places over, 3 places over. 3 times 10 to the negative 3. And we can see what happened here. Our guess would have been negative 8 minus 2 is it times 10 to the negative 2. 1.8 divided by 6, that's going to be 0.3. So we had to move this way, which that goes to the right, that's going to go down 1. And that's what made it an official scientific notation like that. Okay, number 8. Here we have 10 to the negative 7th, and we're going to subtract 4. So we better get something around a times 10 to the negative 11th. Let's try that one. 9.9 times 10 to the negative 7th divided by 3.3. Oh, it looks like that'll come out to be just exactly on 3. Times 10 to the 4th. Enter. And yes, we get 3 times 10 to the negative 11. And there we go.